Hi, friends. It's so good to see you guys all here. Welcome to Planning Together, where every week I invite a friend on to share with us how they are organizing their life and their heart. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, y'all, so you do not miss out on future friends. And y'all, I'm so excited just to have like my planner friend, my planner sis, Eiyana, also known as Great Plans on Instagram and YouTube, y'all. She is just so sweet and I love her and I can't wait for you guys to experience her. She is a teacher and a planner girl, and y'all, tonight we are just going to have some fun. We know it has been a tough week, and so we are just going to have some fun. We're going to talk about planners and pens and just maybe it might just be a night of enabling us to go buy all the things as well. So y'all, can you help me welcome my beautiful friend Eiyana, also known as Gray, to Planning Together?
Hey. Hey, y'all.
Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for joining me tonight.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, there was a delay, but I'm so excited for this. Yesterday, I thought Tuesday was Wednesday, and when the time hit, I'm like, oh my God, am I supposed to be online, right now? But the nerves are calm, and I'm just excited.
Perfect. Okay, you guys, let's adjust the background. Yes, I'm not on my couch. I finally am setting up my office kind of situation with the help. My mom helped me out a little bit and I found like this table. So this is what you're seeing. You're seeing like the corner of like our guest room / office space. So thanks, guys. Thank you. How y'all doing tonight?
Space too. I love it. Okay, you got my special pajamas tonight. Darian got to see me I put on the fancy ones for you.
I wish you had told me. I totally would have put on my pajamas. Like, I totally would have did that.
You said comfortable, and I'm like, how comfortable? And I was like, okay, maybe jeans and a t-shirt. Do I put on a little mascara? And I'm like, okay, maybe pajamas with a light, face. So.
Oh my goodness. I love you so much. Okay, so let's just dive right in. I just want to know, what planner are you currently using right now? I knew I would get that reaction.
Can we add a bracket with an S in there?
Yes, what planners are you currently using right now?
So right now, and I guess we could, show it, but right now I'm using and experimenting. I haven't 100% committed, but I'm using the Erin Condren Daily Duo, Frankenplanned.
Okay.
And I'm using, and this might steal my heart, but I'm using the Plum Paper Planner in Vertical Priorities. And so those are two of my go-to for work and life right now.
Okay, so you said Frankenplan Daily Duo.
Mm-hmm.
How did you Frankenplan it?
So I put my, it's neutral month pages, but the daily on the inside, because the daily doesn't come in a neutral format. And so I kind of just tone down the colors a little bit so it gives me the freedom to use stickers or whatnot. And so I am that type of person where I don't like my layouts. I'll rip out the pages. So I have about 3 or 4 months. It's like a monthly / daily duo. It's a hot mess, but it's there.
It's a hot mess, but it seems to be working for you, right?
Oh, sorry, delay. It's like, okay, and back to you.
What's up, Miss Ava? Yes. Okay, so it's working for you. My question is now, you talked about your monthly. I just have to ask, how do you use your monthly layout?
So I use my monthly as kind of like an overview of what's going on in the month, and I break it up into bills, birthdays, and kind of like if I have any incoming mail, and then I highlight any type of important events. So I have, for example, paydays. Those are the most important days of the month, so I have those highlighted, and then also I tutor twice a week, and those are paydays as well. So I highlight those, and then I don't, pick what goes on the bottom or top, but it just kind of just free flows from there.
Can you put that back in the camera because your handwriting is really cute. I just need us to experience that handwriting one more time. Like,
thank you. So,
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Someone said that should be the name of a planner company, Hot Mess Planner.
okay, if I steal that, you won't sue me, right?
Love it. Okay, great. So have you always been a planner person?
I think so. I guess we all have a similar story that leads up to how we plan now. It
Mm-hmm.
really started probably in elementary school, like first day of school when we got our planners. I loved keeping my planner nice and neat. Like it couldn't get messed up in my backpack. Like if I spilled something in on my planner, I would just have a whole freak out. So it went from having like school planners to like being in middle school and being able to choose like we all started out with those Walmart planners, so or those Target.
I'm a Target. I mean, no offense to Walmart,
Target's a little more upscale. I'm just kidding. So I
True.
started Walmart, and then I kind of went to Target, and then in college, kind of like that's when, I heard of things like Passion Planner had their kickstart, and kind of heard things about Erin Condren, and I was like, at the time, I was like $65 for a planner, um, being a college student.
Listen.
And so from there, it kind of just grew.
Okay. So you got into college. First off, before we even go there, people are loving your handwriting. Katie K says, love her handwriting. Chelsea says, yes, I love her handwriting. Candace says, heart handwriting. Yes, I'm obsessed with the handwriting. So,
Oh, that's my coworker. Hey, Sarah.
hey, Sarah. I love that. Wait, is this the same coworker that's a planner friend?
Yes.
What's up, Sarah? What's up?
Yes. Early in the morning, and we'll be like, I think I'm going to buy a new planner. And then we're kind of like enablers to each other. So, yes, love you, Sarah.
Oh my goodness. I want y'all to comment right now and tell me who is your planner enabler. Like the one person where you message, like, should I buy this? Should I not buy this? I know I have a few that I'd be messaging. New Saba said Target. Yes, I say Target all the time. I love it. I love Target. Okay. Target, sponsor me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so in college, that's when you got introduced to EC. So is that when you brought your first one?
That is when I brought my first one, and I went all out with the gold coil. Did I get the gold coil? I don't know if they had gold coil at the time. That's how long I've kind of been with but I got my first one, and there wasn't an Instagram, I don't think, at the time. And so it was kind of just experimenting and seeing what works for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think after I graduated, I was nervous, but I made my first Instagram. And I remember she had came out with the painted petals designs. And Jen from Jen's Plans reposted my
This one?
Yes. And she reposted my picture, and I like almost fell out. Like I almost caught the Holy Ghost. And
I remember that. Because you had showed how you used your note page, right? Like with the 4 circles and the 2. I remember that. Yes.
And at that time, famous. I thought I had made it.
Okay, wait. So this brings me to my next question, and I've never asked anyone this. before. I just thought of it today, and I was like, I'm gonna ask Gray because I feel like Gray would be straight up with me. Who is your planner crush? Like someone who you're like, oh, you look at their planner and you're just like, oh.
So I have multiple planner crushes. Like I'm a little player in the in the planner world. Like I have little side pieces that I like, you know. But right now, I would say Pillars Plans is my planner crush. Her handwriting and the things that she's able to do without a lot of stickers is just I love her.
I love her. Like her planning style. I feel like if I could just adapt it, I feel like I would save myself so much money.
Right?
Because she doesn't use any stickers, like she's using like pen and my outliner, and she's making it work. Oh my gosh, yes, I love her.
And she's consistent with one planner. Like I could never do that right now, at least.
That is also true. That is also true. I have not seen her like when she's done with her planner, she's done with it and she moves on to the next one. Like I completely admire that. I feel like I need to she's like a planner guru almost.
Yeah. Yeah, she's up there. And then of course I have, my side piece like you, Julie.
You said, wait, rewind. You said your planner side pieces.
It's true. It's true. It's very true. Pretty much just kind of everybody that are kind of, I wouldn't say the OGs because I wasn't there when the OGs started, but kind of just, well, never mind. Let me take that back. I admire everybody in the planner community because right now, the ideas that are coming out with how to use planners, how to do layouts, I'm just everybody. Like, I love everybody. So I'm a little, I get around in the planner world.
I love that. I get around in the planner world. I think we all do. Yes, you say, but that's what she said. She said not side pieces.
Sorry.
I love that. Okay, so you have your EC, your Plum Paper. Real quick, I'm very curious. Can you talk about the difference between the paper in your Erin Condren and the paper in your Plum Paper?
Yeah,
because
yeah. So
the paper a little bit different.
Yes, they're different. I believe they're the same weight. However, so Erin Condren EC has the tooth to it. So it's like you get that not sandpaper, like the sandpaper sound. You get a little thicker, louder sound when you rub on it. Like I'm a planner connoisseur when it comes to paper. Of course. So you feel some resistance. When you have your Plum Paper, when I say it's like putting your finger across a stick of butter, it's like
just the way you drag your finger across.
So it's smoother, but the weight is the same. So I used Plum Paper back in 2019, and they upgraded the weight of their paper. So it's definitely thicker. It's almost the same weight as Erin's, but it's smoother. So
Okay.
that was a great description of it.
So when picking your planners, what things are you considering? And I want y'all to comment and tell me like kind of what things do you take into consideration when picking out your planner?
Ooh, that's a good question. That is a very good question.
I just thought of it.
Oh my goodness. So I look at, first of all, is it coil? Is it, what is the other one? Hardbound, softbound? How is it bound? And then I look at the layout because I think sometimes, I like a layout that speaks to me. I don't want something that's too loud, but that's more my personality. It's like I'm picking a life partner. Like I want to be with it. And so I look, is it a 12-month? Is it an 18-month? When can I start it? Can I start it right away? Are the tabs flexible enough? Like I inspect this thing like a car. Because I put these in my work bag, and so when I put things in there, I want it to be durable enough to where it doesn't, get damaged or whatever. And then of course you have the paper, the pin, sneak a little pin test in there. Things like that. I think that's pretty much it.
Oh, I love that. And I can't wait to hear what people in the comments have to say about what they, what they take into consideration when picking their planner. But Cynthia definitely agreed with you when it came to Plum Paper's paper. She said she was memory journaling in her Plum Paper last night, and it was so good. So, like, do you feel like, okay, real quick with this paper, and then I'm going to jump back ahead to what we just did. With the paper, I'm so afraid of the smooth paper because I feel like when I do my gel pens, it's going to smear. Does it not smear on that paper?
Well, the pens that I use, so I use Papermate Gel 0.7. Could find it with my eyes closed in a store, blindfolded. Uh, and I'm a lefty, so us lefties, we smear naturally when we write. And I find that even the way I write, and I don't write quick, I kind of like I'm a medium pace writer, and I write hard. So the ink is being deposited more into, I'm getting like, this is like science. So the ink,
I love it though. I'm just like, ooh.
the ink is getting deposited more into the paper. And I don't smear. And so I can show in the Plum Paper, especially with what I wrote today. Just a little jot down. And this was me like literally writing as fast as I could. And there was no smearing. It kind of just dried right away. I don't know if that has anything to do with the paper, but
Okay. That's good to know. Someone said, does that mean your Plum Paper melts your heart since it's like butter?
yeah, kind of. I love the customization. So definitely looking at buying more Plum Paper planners in the next kind of like day or two. I may have one in my cart right now.
Okay, we're going to talk about that. We're going to get there. Okay. Creatively Craft Style said when it comes to picking out a planner, she looks at the layout, the binding, how well my good pens write on that paper. Now I want you to tell me what your good pens are, because I got to know. And then Taylor from Tattoo Teacher says she looks at the layout, the design, and the paper, and it's got to be coiled.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so nope, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I actually guess I didn't bring my special pins today, so go ahead.
Okay, so I mean, because we're talking about all this, I had a game. I didn't tell you about it, but it's a quick game. Literally, I'm going to ask you, and you have to pick either or. And y'all can totally put your comments as well as we do this. Are you ready for this? Okay, it's all planner related. You just have to pick one or the other. And
it has so indecisive. Okay, here we go.
It's rapid fire. No indecisive. The first thing that comes to your mind. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. Coil or bound?
Coil.
Horizontal or vertical?
Oh my God. Vertical.
Daily or weekly?
Weekly.
Blue pen or black pen?
Oh, black.
Stickers or washi?
Washi.
Sunday start or Monday start?
Sunday.
Disc or ring?
Ooh, ring.
One planner or multiple planners?
Multiple.
Planner cart or planner caddy?
Cart.
You did good. You did good.
See, when you asked me about the vertical or the horizontal, I was like, so what event am I planning for, or like what purpose do I need to use each for, so I can know when to choose? Are you talking about life or are you talking about work?
I love the comments. The comments are coming in. Yes. Coil, daily, black, daily, vertical, horizontal. Someone said Monday start. Multiple planners. I don't think I've seen one planner person say one. Everybody said multiple. I love that. Thanks, y'all, for playing that improv game that we just had. Okay, so now that I know.
Good.
I know. I was like, I just need some fun tonight. So now I want you to tell me your top 5 planner must-haves.
Ooh, that's a good one. I think so. First of all, you need your planner. Is that included in there? I guess that's obvious.
I mean, that's obvious. So I'm not going to say you don't got to include that one.
Number 1, you have to have that pen. I feel like if you're in a place and you need to write in your planner and you don't have that pen, you can't write in your planner. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're going to mess up the whole system. 2, I feel like a good highlighter, because if it bleeds, you like I said, you messed up the whole little shebang. And I'm the type of person, I will rip it out. I will go to the store and buy a new planner just if, if the highlighter bleeds.
Mm-hmm.
An organized caddy. There's nothing like when you're trying to find that one sticker set, and if you don't have, it's just frustrating. Or planner must-haves. That's hard, to be honest. There's so many things you need. I guess your top 5, and maybe I'll get some ideas from there.
She asked y'all, what are your top 5, so she can get some ideas from y'all. Thank you for saying this. I love that game too. I call it like planner rapid fire. So you know what? You guys should message me DMs, like DM me like questions that I should ask for the next rapid fire for next week. Someone had said place marker, a pocket, planner kit, planner clips, sticky notes, and highlighter. Okay,
That's okay, Sarah. See, that's why you're my girl. Okay,
Sarah sparked it.
Your pen, your highlighter. Okay, I gotta have a bookmark in there. So that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have the bag for the planner because you can't mess the planner up. So you need some protection for your planner. That's
okay.
Cool. And then the last thing is I feel like you need some type of pocket, like Sarah said, or some type of, like, whether it's a little pouch.
Okay, come on, pouch. No stickers are all set and ready in your pouch.
A little emergency pouch for your planner. The back
pouch. Okay, so now I'm nosy and I want to know what you keep in your planner pouch.
Well, this is my OG pouch from the painted petal days.
That was probably one of my favorite like design aesthetics. That and probably the mid-century circles, I would say, are probably some of my favorite ones.
And I just got onto mid-century circles, the redesigned mid-century circles this year.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yes, Painted Petals was my favorite. So there's not much in here because I'm in the process of transition planners.
Oh, you're transitioning planners.
Told on myself. So I keep little bill stickers, and so since I'm a teacher, I have from Nicole Hutch Designs, I keep like early out, late start stickers on there because we get out early on Wednesdays, and I never remember that we get out early on Wednesdays unless I put a sticker down. So I keep a compliment card because sometimes you got to be good to yourself and you have to give yourself reminders.
I love that. I love that you're like, this is for me. The same for you. This is for me. I need to remind myself. Yes.
This is for me. Okay. I always keep, now this is a little embarrassing. I always keep planner coupons in my, just in case.
Why is that embarrassing? I think that makes sense.
Well, just in case, I'm on my lunch break and there's a planner sale and I need to insert the code real quick. So you never know where you might need it. And then this is random. I honestly don't know why these are in here. These are gift labels. I think they came in the thing already and I just never took them out. And then I have date dots because I'm always giving dates at the last minute. So it's easier to just plop a date dot down and then I'll remember. So.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So some other people were sharing kind of what their favorites were. We have a place marker, pocket, paper clip, sticky notes, highlighter. And then TK said favorite pen, sticky notes, highlighter, paper clips. White out is, listen, if we writing in pen, y'all, we need some white out.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But let me, are you particular about your white out?
I need to be particular. Yes, white out is like, yes. Okay, what do you mean particular? Is there a certain whiteout I need to be familiar with?
So more so if my whiteout doesn't match my paper or if it's too bright.
That is such a thing. Do y'all have this issue, like if your whiteout does not match the pick. That was my biggest, and I was talking to Sierra about this, that this year's Moxie Life Planner, it alternated between gray and white, and I would get so mad because I would white out on that stinking gray diagonal line, and I would see this big streak of like white out. Like,
Yes, that would make my eye twitch, like literally make my eye. I would go home and end the day and still think about that white highlighter not matching my page.
Someone said I need the whiteout tape, not the wet ones. I completely agree. I completely agree.
I feel like the wet one gets too clumpy.
It does. It's like it reminds me of nail polish.
Yes.
So we're not the only ones. Everyone's saying yes, it has to match.
That's
Awesome.
good.
Ooh, I won't use anything but the Tombow whiteout tape. Okay, Taylor, you gotta tell me more about this Tombow whiteout tape because all I know is the Bic whiteout tape, and I need to know what the Tombow whiteout. I just discovered. I just started using the Tombow adhesive rollers, and they're like life changing. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely. Is it on Amazon? Where can I get it? Comment and link below. Put the link below. Matter of fact.
Just drop the link in here. Yes. Okay. Taylor just said, "Don't talk about the." Katie just said, "Don't talk about the shading, Darian. That's another horrible Tombow whiteout tape is the best. Okay, y'all. Apparently, I need to try this Tombow whiteout tape.
We've been missing out.
It's so smooth, and you can get it on Amazon. See,
so Taylor is also one of my planner. What did you call it? My planner admirers.
Oh, Taylor, I know, right? Oh, a planner crush, like we talked about.
Yeah, she's my planner crush.
Yes, Taylor is definitely one of my planner crushes.
And the way and my planner crush as well.
Listen, the way Taylor does her memory spreads, I'm just like all the heart. It's like the Bugs Bunny, cartoon. Yeah. His eyes go out. Yeah, that's how I feel about Taylor spreads every time I see them.
My boyfriend's always like, "You're always on social media," and I'm just like, "I'm planning. I'm looking at planner posts."
It's like so inspiring. Like I'm not gonna lie. I feel like for so long I was like, how do you use this? I know social media is to connect me with my friends and for us to see what we're doing, but it's been ever since I started, honestly, like the planner Instagram. It's like I love social media because you get to connect with other people and you have this hobby and this common interest and you get to see how they're using stuff and their creativity spark your creativity and vice versa. It's just yes. Oh, Taylor said, "I'm blushing, y'all." Oh, yes. Okay. So now I want to know, what have you been learning about yourself?
I am like during this time or kind of throughout my planner journey or?
Ooh, I mean, both.
Both. Okay. So throughout my planner journey, I have stickers galore.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that. We got to talk about stickers.
Yes. So I have stickers galore, but I'm learning that though I will do the most beautiful spread, I still am a functional person at heart. And it's just like something that I'm realizing this year, that it's okay to not have the prettiest post or whatever, So that's something that I'm learning about myself through the planner community, and being functional can still be creative. Let's see. Also, what I'm learning about myself is that I am a nurturer. Like this year, I've discovered during the whole COVID thing, and, let's not get into that, but I really care about people's feelings and their emotions, and I care about other people's self-care. And so I think that's one thing that I'm just learning to accept. It can be stressful at times worrying about everybody else, but as I'm getting older, I just turned 26 in October. I'm not that old, but I'm learning that I am a nurturer and I have to accept it, and I'm blossoming into it.
You're a nurturer and you're blossoming into it. I couldn't plot. I love that. And I love that that's something that you're learning about yourself. How have you found, like, knowing that you're a nurturer and love nurturing other people, how have you started nurturing, I can't talk, nourishing like yourself, how have you been doing that lately?
No, honestly, I'm still doing that. I'm still learning how to do that, and thankfully, through this time where it seems like everything's chaotic, it's also the time where you're learning to do the best for yourself.
Hmm.
So, doing things that I like for example, going to the store and looking at planners that I know I shouldn't buy, or or watching my favorite shows and realizing that it's okay to have things like anxiety, and learning it's okay to go see a therapist when times seem uncertain. So really just focusing on kind of learning that new things are being accepted, especially in this generation, and it's okay to learn to deal with those things. I think in accepting that you're dealing with those things, I think it just acceptance is the main thing. Um,
I love
of
that.
how, taking care of myself.
Oh, I love that so much. Thanks for sharing that. Okay. So now I want to know, with all of that and what you just said, how are you planning what matters and being intentional when it comes to your time and kind of incorporating what you just said into your planner?
Oh, that's a good question. Right now, it's spontaneous. Like I'll whip up my planner, at 6:30 in the morning when I get to work, or I'll whip out my planner right before I'm about to go to bed. But I think I've always planned what matters and, trying to be now. I think more when you say being intentional with your time, when I see those words, I think of an hourly planner. So I'm more so, I mean, when you say intentional with your time, I
Uh-huh.
think you mean plan by the hour. But I think
Hmm.
it's more so managing those priorities and not having to get them done, but realizing that they eventually need to get done, if that makes sense. So I'm not a
Hmm.
timeline type of person, but more so setting those goals. And that's one thing. Sorry, my
Go.
train off the tracks. Like I noticed that a whole bunch of planners now are incorporating goal setting and um, kind of teaching people how to be intentional. So I don't know if I really am intentional with my time right now, but I'm interested to try some planners out that will help me with that.
Okay. So because we remind me to talk, y'all like put in the chat that I don't forget to ask Gray about stickers because we had a whole conversation about this before. Um, so do you do goal setting in addition to planning, or do you kind of look at planning as goal setting? Is like that's
I
a great
kind
question to ask in general. Like, do you guys now? I feel like I put it all together because that's what I've been doing for the past, year. But like in general, do we put planning and goal setting in the same category? Are they two separate, distinct things?
oh, that's a really good question. I think for me, I see it now as kind of two separate things, but then there's these planners that are starting to become one. So, I mean, incorporate them both. Um, but when I plan, I don't have goals in mind intentionally, if that makes sense. So, um, when I do plan, it's more so plans in my head, and I really need to get better at writing them down on paper, creating an action plan, or doing SMART goals or whatever. So that's something hopefully starting not in 2021 but 2020 that I'll be working on. So
Oh, I love that. And I can't wait to hear what y'all have to say in the comments. Oh my gosh, hi E. Oh, I love you so much. We love you. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. You're so nice. I love you so much. I love you. Um, yes, I'm very curious because I think for so long it's like I don't know. I felt like I always goal setting for me, I think in college looked like I had my planner and then I would put my goals on the wall. Just like
Mhm.
I would write them on a post-it and I would put them on a wall and it was like this thing that I kept separate, but it worked for me because I would look at my goals every single day. And then
Mhm.
um I kept them separate when I tried Power Sheets, but it just didn't, I tried Power Sheets for a few years and it just didn't work. And then how, like this past year, using, the Moxie Life system for me, having to look at like this was probably my first year actually like intentionally goal setting and feeling good about like the goals that I set in January or even, well, those changed. They changed a lot this year, but seeing, now it's like, okay, they are kind of together now. So yeah. Nuseba said I start with goal setting, then use my planners to execute the actions to the goals.
That's good. Yes. So I'm guessing you use your months as a timeline, or do you use your weeks as a timeline when you're using your planners to execute? That's a really good idea.
I know. I really liked how she broke that down. Taylor said, I do it together now. I check in with my goals all the time, which is new. And I think I love that Taylor said that because I think sometimes people think all the time, isn't that overwhelming? But it's like, no, it's just when you're constantly seeing them, it's kind of like in the back of your head, you're kind of filtering just like your everyday life through like the goals that you've set, whether it's the person that you're trying to be, the dream you're trying to chase, the thing you're trying to do. It's just nice to kind of like see them every day and also break down and know that, your to-do list of the day is tied to your goals.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's like kind of the benefit of having it like all in one as well. Okay, let's talk about stickers real quick because I know before we like started talking, I was like, oh wait, we got to save this for planning together because we have to like, talk about this. Okay, stickers.
Yes.
You just said you started entering the rabbit hole a little bit. Tell us a little bit about, so how do you use stickers now? Like, what does your sticker kind of like look like? Your sticker game, I guess.
Being the functional planner that I am, I want basically stickers to replace my writing and or icons that I need to remind me to do something or whatever. However, just so I mean, I went to Hobby Lobby and it was just this cute sticker pack, and I'm just like, y'all look at these stickers.
Oh, look at your teacher stickers.
Yes, teacher stickers, and I'm just like, I can incorporate that, and then so I buy more and I think, oh, I can incorporate this too. And then you end up having all of these stickers that you think that you can incorporate into your thing. But right now I haven't fallen into the Etsy sticker trap. I know. I ordered the order that I showed you earlier from Nicole Hutchins Designs. That was like my first ever sticker order. But
I
right
want to
now,
try so badly.
what is this? Is this Happy Planner or this Create 365? I guess it's the same company, right? I have
Is
no
Happy
clue.
Planner and Create 365 the same thing, y'all? Do y'all know that? Oh no.
But these are from Hobby Lobby. And I kind of, when I look for stickers, I look for, like, this is Planner Basics. So it's functional stickers that look cute. So I think I'm starting to just slowly just go down that dark space,
Okay. I'm real quick. Somebody was responding to what we talked about with goals, and I love what they were saying. E said she feels like she's anal and tracks monthly, weekly, and daily. It's like a constant reminder. And I love this. I set them high level and then break them down. Yes. And I love this, Shonda. Remembering my goals helps me prioritize and make better decisions. That is true. And Nuseba said, I use my power sheets to break down monthly and then create a weekly goals in there and then use my A5 dailies as a way to execute and track my stuff. You got a whole system, girl. I love it. I love it. Love it.
I'm doing tonight after this. I'm going to stalk some pages.
I know. It's like I always like going back to the comments and be like, okay, like the Tombow whiteout. I gotta go add that to my Amazon cart. But with stickers, y'all comment below. Tell me your favorite sticker shops, your favorite stickers that you like using. They are like I want to know, even though it's probably not going to be the best thing for my pocketbook. But okay, I want to try Nicole Hutchins Designs. She has these really pretty sticker kits that I want to try. But I have officially entered the Etsy hole of stickers.
Oh, no. May I ask you how your bank is doing?
It's looking at me like, girl, like Like,
What are you doing?
it's giving me the straight side eye. It's giving me the side eye. My little planner bank account. I have to keep it like separate. It's giving me the side eye. Like, what you doing? What you doing?
Okay. No.
Yeah, I have like a little I have a little that like kind of like a sinking fund almost, where it's just for like planner supplies, because I'm not trying to like dip into like my bills here. So it's like I just have a little account for my planner supplies each month. So, but stickers are such a rabbit hole. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
But anyway,
Please
please
stop
stop.
responding.
You do. You got to shop responsibly with stickers. It's a whole situation, and now that I'm realizing I love full on stick. Like I love that you're like I like functional stickers when it comes to flags and making it. I love full on kits because there's so much that I can do with it. Like a sticker kit. Like I love the full boxes. I love the half boxes. I love the quarter boxes. I love, decorating the vertical layout and then being functional in my horizontal spread. It's a whole thing. Like stickers are just a whole situation.
So you're gonna have to teach me the whole, I don't know, the full box, small box, square box. I need to learn that, because whenever I'm on the website, I'm over here with my planner, with my ruler, and I'm like, is that okay? That's gonna which layout is this sticker for? So you're definitely going to have to teach me how to shop around on Etsy, because
Okay.
I do do a thing where I look at other people's planning styles and do, like, for example, a week planning like Darian, if that makes sense, and do like a full spread. So that's one of my goals, to do that. And I would like contact you and see what spread you like and order that spread and try it out for a week, It's so scary. So I really want to
So
try it.
cool. I love that. I think that's so cool. I love that. So cool. Okay. Romo Plan said, yes, HP equals create 365 equals me and my big idea. So they're all the same thing. Thanks for that, because I didn't know. Okay, so we have Alicia Michelle, Moore Avenue, Jamison Reed Designs, and Dolce Planner. I have heard Dolce Planner stickers are really, really cute. We have Planner Kate. She has a bunch of decorative, functional, and everything. Also, Fern Creek, Sarah Marie, and Orange Umbrella. Yes, I do use some of Fern Creek stickers as well. So, oh my gosh, stickers are such a rabbit hole. Y'all, if you guys have any questions for Greg, go ahead and get those ready. Get those ready. Get those ready. But now, Greg, you ready for this?
Okay, I'm scared.
What is your 2021 planner lineup looking like?
I need to exit the screen for a second to get to come up with a game plan. So let's talk about the 2021. That sounds so weird saying that. 2021 planner lineup, pre-lineup. Let's do a pre-lineup. Starting roster. Okay, it might change. Might have some injuries here and there, so some might get excluded.
I love how you're like, this is a pre-lineup. This is what we're thinking through.
So it's so hard because I love supporting companies. Like, I'm big on support. However, I realize that I can't use them all. I will literally try my hardest to use all the planners, literally. And so this may be surprising, but I'm looking to transitioning to Plum Paper like fully in 2021.
Okay.
Like one, and then that's it. But I do have a backup. Like, that's it. Like one planner. Like, well, okay, one work planner, one personal, but both Plum Paper.
Okay. Okay.
So that's my first commitment. But I'm also gonna stick with EC, but I'm kind of like, I want to try new layouts. So I actually need help building my planner lineup, because I have literally tried every layout in the company's, designs. So right now, I'm a one planner company gal for 2021.
Ooh, okay, y'all, let's help Gray out and help her. So, what questions would you ask her to help her figure out what layout choices she might be interested in? Like, let's help her out here. Let's just go ahead and help her out.
Yes.
Um,
Help me,
so
please.
yes, I know. I was like, you said one, but then you said two, so you have your work and your personal.
Yes.
Real quick, someone said, can we talk highlighter brands? Absolutely. I love this question, and we'll make sure we hit that. Okay. So when you said you want to look for new layouts, well, what are you looking for in a layout? Is my first question.
The thing that I like about my work planner in the vertical priorities is that it gives me, and I don't know if anybody has seen this layout before. Let me try to find a good page. So it gives me a full week's view, but it looks almost like it has enough lines to be considered like a daily. Does that make sense? It gives me, like, I have space to do, like, this is weird doing this opposite, but like the times right here, my fingers just wandering everywhere. So I could do like time here, and then I could still leave space for important stuff here. I could track habits here. Like, I just want an all-in-one, if that makes sense. So it's kind of hard to see, but I want something like that. But I'm finding it hard to use the daily because every day is on a different page, for the week. And so it's kind of hard to reflect back and you have to flip back. I kind of just want to see everything in a clear, broad view. So
Okay, so you want to see everything in a clear, broad view, and you like the vertical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, someone asked, do you need note pages?
Definitely need notes pages.
Okay. And so do you need the same layout for your personal and your business? I mean, your personal and your work?
Really, like, I wouldn't mind using the same layout. Like, I've even considered just combining this as a work and personal planner, as opposed to the daily that I'm using right now. So I don't mind keeping the same layout. Like, I could order another Plum Paper planner in that exact layout and have it be my personal, my personal planner.
Okay. I see.
I feel like this is a therapy session. Like, I feel really like I'm just letting it all. You guys are helping me solve my problems.
Okay, so my question is, what's the problem with your current layout that you have?
So nothing wrong with my work planner, which is the Plum Paper. Like I mentioned with the daily, it's just, so for example, I have issues. I've been ripping out pages. So I need to find the page I'm on. I think it's just a mental thing, to be honest. We all want to seem busy when we are filling up our planners and when we post things. However, this was how my day was.
Listen, I look at that and I'm like, yeah, that's a breath of fresh air.
And so because this isn't my work planner, this isn't everything that I need to do in a day, and I just feel not productive. So I need to, clear of that mindset. But this layout, it just makes me like, that's it. So
Okay, so you meet weekly and you're not a daily person.
I don't think I'm a daily. I'm forcing myself to be, even though I'm really not. It's hard.
Not forcing it. Because I think when you force something, that leads us not to being productive,
Yeah, that's very true.
Someone had said, I recommend Amplify. Karina had said she represents Amplify. So that's something to look into.
Keep that on my, look, I have some planners coming. So
what planners do you have coming?
So I'm an affiliate for Go Getter Girl. It's a new planner company. So I do have.
Did you spill something?
Something just popped off the planner. Okay, there we go. Back to business. Okay.
I was like, did you spill something on your planner?
If I spilled something on my planner, I'd be like, Darian, I love you, but we gotta lock off.
And I would completely understand, like, okay.
So she has and I'm not a fan of this type of coil. I don't know what this coil is.
Coil, like wire O.
Wire O. it's just a preference. I hate it. But she's coming out with some book bound type ones or hardcover type ones. And I intend to use that as like a daily devotional. So
Mm-hmm.
that might be part of my lineup, but I don't consider that like a planner, but it
I got you.
my lineup. And so, yeah.
Okay. So that's one where it's like, it's not a part of my planner lineup, but it's a planner that I'm repurposing to meet my particular needs.
Yes.
I get that. I get that. Katie had said, that's why I love this. There's only certain days I actually need a daily page. So she like customizes it. Gray, didn't you try like rings for a little bit?
I'm sorry?
Didn't you try rings for a little bit?
I did try rings for a week, and I brought an expensive cloth and paper ring system. And I even made my own custom dividers. And it sat there for 2 weeks, 3 weeks on end. And I really was trying to be intentional with it. And I love the idea of the customization. And I loved how professional it looked. But I also missed that, I don't know, like I just missed a coil,
Mm-hmm. So you also know you're a coil girl. You know you're a coil, vertical, non-daily kind of planner.
Yes.
Okay.
I need to make a shirt that says that.
You should. Sarah says, does Plum have the extra plastic area on the tabs that get in the way when writing? The part that attaches the tabs.
Oh, gotcha. So
You do? What?
So, like, that little part that, let me see, the little shiny part on the tabs
Uh-huh.
kind of protrude. So, like, when you write it, you have to use like a Sharpie or something.
That's a
Honestly,
great question.
that is a great question. And I don't know. They don't. It doesn't interrupt anything.
Okay, that's so good to know. And now I want to go back to this question of highlighter brands, because I feel like that is definitely something. I actually was like literally editing a video today about this, of like all the highlighters and all the markers. Do you have any favorite highlighters? And y'all comment, let me know, what are your favorite highlighters / markers to use?
Can I run and go get something real quick? I have a
Of
special
course. Go get it.
I have a special guest.
Okay. What's up, y'all? I want to see, what are your favorite highlighters and markers?
So this is my baby.
She's beautiful.
That contains my favorite babies in there. But I think I'm just, is it mild liner? I always call them midliners. I think everybody else does too.
And then they actually, like, people are like, they're called mild liners. And I was like, yeah, we just didn't read, because I love those things too. I have a whole thing of them.
Yeah. I love how light they are, and it doesn't like distract you from like your writing, because I'm team black. So it lets the black just be the black pen that it is. And I like the Stabilo Boss ones, but only certain colors, like the pastel colors.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, I went to 3 different Michael stores just to find these 2 colors to match the peach in my EC. And then I do like the dual tip EC highlighters that they just
Those are new dual tip highlighters. Okay.
Yeah, the colors on those are beautiful. So those are my highlighters. They don't bleed through. I always do a little test before I use a highlighter. So yes.
Okay. Someone said, okay, we got some mild liners. We have tool highlighters. Oh, I've never used their highlighters. I might have to try those.
Pens are really popular now too. I've been seeing them pop up.
I just tried a tool pen a couple of days ago, and I really like how it writes. However, I feel like I have to let the ink dry. I think I have it with me. Yeah. I have to, like, these pens, I have to let the ink dry before I can highlight over it, because if not, it like smears right away. And so
I learned from Jen, the tip is to highlight first and then But then sometimes it's just like, did I highlight enough where I'm writing on it?
Exactly. I'm like, it's not a highlighter. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, Sarah said you gotta show your pen case. So yeah, this is my pen case. This is
Love that.
what is this? The Delphonics medium pouch, and it like has so many pockets. Like y'all look at all those pockets, and then you open it and there's more space. And so usually, like when I'm working around the house, I have this little basket that I carry. And so I just put it in the basket with my planner and my laptop and whatever I'm reading for the day and keep it all together in one place. And so, yeah, this is like, it's like my baby. I was like, I don't want another pen case because it literally holds all the things that I needed to hold.
So when you travel, do you take that with you, or do you kind of have like a smaller compact system that you use?
If like traveling like day to day, like if I'm going out and about, or traveling like visiting family.
Visiting, I get, because I'm the type of person like I will try to sneak my planner in my suitcase if I need to, or put it in my carry-on.
Yeah. So usually, like, I mean, lately the only place that I've been able to travel to is my parents' house. So I have my bin, the same bin that I carry around the house. I don't really pack my suitcase anymore because I put on my mom's clothes. Um, and so usually I just take my backpack and my bin and I'm ready to go. And the bin has everything that I normally would need for like my day to day stuff. So I do take this when I travel. Now, if I'm out and about, I don't take my planner because I have my phone, and it's usually just a notebook and a pen that I take with me out and about. That's a great question. Someone had asked, does fiction have highlighters, and if so, are they good? I
I
actually,
think highlighters.
they do have highlighters, and that's so funny you ask because they're not. I keep them like in this little bag. So the one thing I love about the friction highlighters are that they're really light and they're pastel and they work just fine. It's a little bit chalky because it's not like chalky in a bad way, but like it looks kind of like chalk almost because it's like very, let me see. Like that's the purple one. And so you see how it's kind of like chalky a little bit,
Yeah,
but it's because they're erasable and you can like just erase it and go about your day and it works just fine. So
that's a pretty color. I like that
I
color.
do like the color. I do like the color. Someone had asked, I've never tried VB pens. What's the hype? I can't answer this question, but I'm going to find out because I just ordered some. So I'm going to find out what the hype is. And the only reason, okay, if someone's watching this and you guys know how I said I wasn't going to buy any planner supplies for this month, this was I'm telling on myself, this was the one exception. Because she came out with these VB pens that are like coffee color, so they match my Notique and my little day move pouch, which I guess is my whole aesthetic going on. Yes, so I did buy some of them. So I will let you know what the hype is with the BB pens, but I just hear people love them. And they're so gorgeous. Like really, really gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. Okay. So my last question of the night for you, Dre, is what lessons has this year taught you, and how are you using them in your planner?
Oh, that things can change and use a pen, especially a friction pen that is erasable. My school district that I work for gifted us one, and I'm like, oh, I've tried friction pens in the past, but when I tell you that thing, especially in my work planner, how much things change, and it has taught me to accept the change. Sometimes we write things in our planner and we may say it's permanent, and then when it doesn't happen, we're like, oh, I just wrote that in my planner and I have to rewrite it or put a rescheduled sticker over it. But I've learned that that's okay because I am such a planner. I like to write things down. Um, but when I look at my past months, and especially when I got sick and I didn't get to do all the things that I planned for, I mean, I had to just accept it and take it for what it is. So that was the major lesson. And I'm using them in my planner to write them down anyway. Don't have any great expectations for the things that you write in your planner. And it's okay to come up short just sometimes, you know. So, yeah.
I love that. I love that so much. And I honestly love looking back on my planner and seeing those reschedules or those cancel stickers because it's just, again, that reminder that life is not always going to go according to plan, but we're still able to look, throughout our planner and see the things that did happen and the things that didn't happen. So I love that. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. This was so much fun. And I needed this, like, I just needed this tonight. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you, friend, so much. And y'all, thank you so much for showing up in the comments as always and just showing up each and every week. I am so grateful for you guys and this community here. And I hope you guys have a great week. And remember to take care of yourselves. And I will see you back here next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Darian.